Hi, everybody, and welcome to TWF SmackDown Live. And today on SmackDown Live, we have well, first we got the majority, what was the term? We got the owner here, or sometimes known as the majority owner, I guess is the term, or principal owner sometimes is used as well. Diva Talks here. Well, Diva Talk says, I want to welcome everybody to the Election Day in United States edition. Now, regardless of who you people are voting for, Hillary Clinton or Donald Trump for president, or Pat McKenzie, or Kate McKenzie, or Pat Rooney for senators, just remember that regardless of what party these people belong to, or, their experience, that your voice is being heard. Is that right? John Cena says. How about the voices of everybody in the Toy Wrestling Federation? How about those people you've been putting down, like me, The Rock, abusing your power? Oh yeah, we've heard the political advertisements talking about all the things that Hillary Clinton did that were questionable as First Lady and then Secretary of State, and all the questionable business practices that Donald Trump has been involved in over the years, and what he do. And we heard everything that Caitlin McKenzie has done, both as her time and local, county, and state government. And we hear all the things that Pat Toomey has done. And Diva Talks, we haven't heard about what you did. Yeah, John Cena says, today, all the 50 states, overseas territories, and one federal district are voting to decide who will become the 45th president of the United States, who will become the new senators and representatives in Congress. Regardless of all that, you, Diva Talks, you have no right to talk about democracy. You have no right to do that when you have abused your power and how you have always found a way to sneak yourself back into power. First, you were the general manager. Then you were the chief brand officer. Then you were the director of wrestling operations. Now you're the majority owner now. But regardless of all the positions you held, one thing is consistent. You abused your power. John, I'm going to force you to know that you've been abusing your power. And you see your little buddy, The Rock, ain't here to help you out, John. And I have as much right to talk about democracy as the next person. Yeah, you see, unlike Hillary Clinton or Donald Trump or Pat Toomey or, Kate McKenzie, I don't be souffled by public opinion. Okay? So anything I say and do in the Toy Wrestling Federation is not going to hurt me as majority owner. You see, I ain't running for any federal governmental office as far as president or Senate might be, president or Congress might be concerned. So I don't really care what I say and do. And since you came here, John, since you came here and started your, what they call mudslinging, let's start some mudflinging on you. You, John Cena, have been in the Toy Wrestling Federation since 2007 AD. Hogged the freaking spotlight for a long time. Okay? Which look at the crap you've done. Your whole stint in WWE has been dictated by a legionable backstage politics. Bullying and harassing. Putting down other wrestlers. Holding down other wrestlers. And making sure that you'd become a 13-time WWE heavyweight champion. Okay? Yeah, John Cena says, those people who claim I have illegitimate backstage politics, those people who claim that I have, done illegitimate evil things to everybody else. Yeah, you're not the first person that's come on here and accused me of abusing my power. You're not accused me of allegedly abusing my power or alleged backstage politics. I've heard it all before. John Cena's been on top for multiple years. He has creative control. That's how he was able to win all those matches. That's how he became a 13-time WWE Heavyweight Champion, or a 3-time World Heavyweight Champion, or he's become a 3-time WWE World Tag Team Champion, or 2-time WWE Tag Team Champion, or 5-time United States Champion. Oh, that's how he won the Royal Rumble 2 times. That's how he became a Money in the Bank winner and a 2-time Royal Rumble winner. Yeah, that's how. Oh, yeah. And that's the reason why I lost to CM Punk, and every single match I've had with CM Punk, I lost to him. Almost every match I had with Randy Orton, I lost to him. Oh, that's why I lost almost all my Brock Lesnar encounters. That's how I lost my first and only match with Daniel Bryan. Oh, yeah. And how I lost my first match to The Rock. Yeah, John Cena said, because my backstage politics I told myself I should lose to all those wrestlers. If I had this illegible creative control, as every wrestling fan alleges I did, I could have said, fuck it, I'm going to beat all of those people. I could have beaten The Rock not just once or twice. I could have beaten CM Punk all those times with Daniel Bryan or Randy Orton, or all those Brock Lesnar matches. But people want to complain about the matches that I did win. They want to complain about the belts that I did win. They want to complain about how, John, we're going to have a match, Diva Talk says, but it's not the way you think it is going to be. I ain't going nowhere, John Cena. But if you want me gone so badly, all you have to do, John Cena, is beat me in this match. Ding, this match. Wait a minute. And John? Oh, ding, the match got started. Diva Talks didn't have any time to explain the matches. So that would make led John Cena into believing that there's actually Diva Talks is the one he has to fight. Oh, glorious bomb. What I forgot to mention to you, John, is it was Bobby Roode was the one you were bursting, not me. Now, so if Bobby Roode defeats John Cena, Diva Talks stays. But if John Cena beats Bobby Roode, Diva Talks is gone. Wait a minute. Oh! And we saw John Cena come out here and criticize Diva Talks for everything she did in her stender in the Toy Wrestling Federation. And then Diva Talks came out and accused John Cena of doing evil things during his time and during his stint in World Wrestling Entertainment. Whoa! Oh, attitude adjustment to Bobby Roode. The glorious one, Bobby Roode right now. Bobby Roode right now. Will he win here? 1, 2. Wait a minute. Diva Talks just pulled the referee out of the ring. And now while her and the referee are arguing about it, John Cena's like, wait a minute. Oh! John Cena just nailed Diva Talks and got the referee back in the ring. But I think that's all of it. Glorious bomb. Oh! 1, 2, 3. Ding, ding, ding. Here is your winner, Bobby Roode. So Bobby Roode, folks. So Bobby Roode right now, folks, beat John Cena. And Diva Talk says, you can't see me. You can't see me. You really now can't see me. Leva Bediva. I'm still here, John Cena. You lost to Bobby Roode. Just like one of those politicians that doesn't keep their promise after they get elected, right? John Cena. Yep. Good job trying to get rid of me. I ain't going anywhere. Well, we can know that Diva Talks, in all her wisdom here, she tried to get her, John Cena tried to get rid of Diva Talks here, Okay, granted there was no election going on, that the majority ownership wasn't, on the line up for election. If it was, it would probably be like one vote, basically. But that doesn't mean, okay. And now Renee Young right now, we now got the microphone for her now. And now she's going to interview John Cena. John, how does it feel to, after losing your match to Diva Talks? Renee, it's embarrassing, John Cena says. I told everybody I was going to get rid of Diva Talks, and she tricked me. She led me into believing that I was bursting her, but in reality it was Bobby Roode. Bobby Roode, all you did was able Diva Talks' treachery and her evilness as majority owner of the Toy Wrestling Federation. But people, you can enable. Today, people, you can enable the presidency. You can decide who will be the president, who will be the head of the executive branch and head of government and head of state. You can enable who will be in Congress, either the House of Representatives or the House of the Senate. They go out there and vote if you want to, people. You don't have to if you don't want to. Anyway, also back on to you, Diva Talks. You are a pain, Diva Talks. And I will find some way to get rid of you, or at least limit your powers and all the evil stuff you had done here in the Toy Wrestling Federation over the years. Sorry for that, Bert. Hustle, loyalty, and respect. Well, we just heard from John Cena after he lost his match to Bobby Roode, and how Diva Talks and her wisdom, tricked John Cena into believing that it was actually her he was wrestling, but instead it was actually Bobby Roode. Well, that's all the time we got here for TWF SmackDown Live. We hope you enjoyed SmackDown Live, and we'll see you tomorrow for TWF Main Event. Obviously, with a new president named, and new senators and representatives named.